Hello, today is a day for anybody that likes to farm, but then you don't want to get yourself dirty. You just want to farm from your phone and get the interest from your investments, then this video is for you. Now, this video is about a platform called Grow For Me, which is a partner with MTN to make digital farming accessible to anybody who is interested in farming. The kind of crops that you can invest in using their platform is cassava, soyabean, maize. You can do all these investments with your phone, either with a young phone or with a smartphone. All these are possible. And so if you would like to know how this platform works, you want to know their interest rate, want to know how you can fund the crops. I mean, so far, people have paid out over $1 million to their investors. And so there's money to be made using this platform because investors have made over $1 million using their platform since they began their services. And so if you like what we're going to talk about, click on the like button, share this video to your friends so that they can also learn and then we can all grow together. If you disagree with anything I'm going to talk about, hit the comment section so that we can discuss it more. Now remember that we have a stock exchange class. If you would like to learn how to buy or how to invest into stocks, click on the link below or leave us in the comment section. We will give you the link to the class. Okay, so let's start the video. Now the platform is Grow For Me. What does Grow For Me do? Grow For Me is an intermediary. They help farmers. They give farmers inputs. They give them machineries. They give them fertilizer that they need. Sometimes they give them seeds that they need to fund their farms and to come successfully to a harvest. Now, when they harvest, they help the farmers offtake and sell. After selling, what happens is that the proceeds from the sale will go towards either it goes towards the farm, it goes towards the farmer. Grow For Me also takes a percentage, and you, the investor, will also get a percentage. So that's how basically it works. So they give the farmers input, they give them money, they help them to farm. Now, upon harvest, sell the produce, you get a percentage, the farmer gets a percentage, Grow For Me gets a percentage, and everybody is happy. And so that's how basically the platform is. Now, the platform has paid over $1 million to its investors since its operation, which is really good. They have farmed over 2,000 acres. 2,000 plus acres have been farmed using the platform. And then they are registered at all the relevant places, including the Securities and Exchange Commission of Ghana. And so they have done their due diligence. If you would like to check them out, you want more information about them, they have a website that you can check them out. Now, remember that when it comes to this investment, I always recommend that you do your own due diligence. Understand the investment very well before you buy any product. Because remember that this video is not financial advice, it's for infotainment purposes only. Consult a licensed financial advisor before you decide to start investing in agriculture. Because understand that agriculture is profitable, at the same time too, it has its own inherent risk. Okay? Alright, so the good thing about the Grow For Me platform is that you can invest with your smartphone because they have a website, or you can invest with your dumb phone, or that's what we call YAM in Ghana. A YAM phone, you can do that. So I'm going to talk about how you can first invest using a dumb phone or a YAM phone. Then we'll go to their platform. Now, even if you want to use a YAM phone to invest, I would advise that you still go to the website because the website gives you more details than the dumb phone does. And also the website also helps you to monitor and track your farm after investing. Now, the minimum amount of money you need to start investing in MTN Grow For Me, it depends on the farm that you choose. Okay? So I will explain all that when we get to the website part because the website gives you a lot more information that we can discuss it at that section. So let's start with the YAM or dumb phones. So you go to *170#. Then you go to financial services. Then you go to pensions and investments. Then you see Grow For Me there. You select Grow For Me. Then it will ask you to register if this is your first time. But if you are not, so registration, you give me your name and then it will just follow the process to the end. Now afterwards, it will ask you to bring you to a menu. You see your name there and it asks you that what do you want to do? Would you want to fund or trade? So you choose fund. Then after choosing fund the farm, and to give you the options out there, Currently, there are two options on the USSD, but on the website there are 3 options. You see soyabean, and then you see maize farming. So you can select any, whether you want to do soyabean or you like to do maize farming. So let's select maize for the purposes of this video. Now, after selecting maize, you will see that it tells you the cost per unit. Now, in what they define as unit is 1/8 of an acre. So their unit is 1/8 of an acre. So the unit is not 1 plot, neither is it 1 acre. It's very important to take notice of. So that price you are seeing there is around 500 Ghana cedis. Basically, 580 something Ghana cedis. So you can decide to choose that. When you choose that, you can choose the number of units. Maybe you want 2 units or 3 units or 4 units. That's up to you. Then when you are done choosing the number of units, the next step is to click yes, confirm, and then you get a prompt where you put in your PIN code, and that is it. That is how you that's how you buy with mobile money. Now afterwards, we are going to the website now. So this is their website now, the GrowForMe website. Now you see that it's asking you, it gives you the option to see women in organic soyabeans farming 2025. We see maize farming. We see maize farming 2025. We also see maize farming 2024. We also see maize farming 2024, right? Then we see, as we scroll down, we see cassava farming. We see soyabean farming. We see soyabean farming. We also see cassava, so many. Now, as we scroll down, we see that some of them are sold out. So for those which are sold out, we cannot use them anymore. But for ones which are still available, which is the maize, the organic soyabeans, that's what we can use now. So let's select the maize as a demonstration. Now we see that with the maize, it asks you down there, do you want to fund the farm or do you want to read more? So if you want to read more, you choose read more. Okay, now as we are reading more, we see that it gives us the duration. And it says that the duration for this is soyabean, sorry. The duration is from 20th June to 30th March 2026. 20th June to 30th March 2026. Now it's telling you that their operational charge is 10%. The cost per acre, maybe if you want to do a total acre, that is 4,527 Ghana cedis, 0.90 pesos. The cost per unit is 565.99 Ghana cedis. Now, the estimated revenue per unit. Now, because it's farming, they don't give you a specific interest rate. The interest rate varies. Now, it is between 10.23% to 23.48%. That's basically their revenue per unit. Now, there's an important thing to note here. They tell you that it's very important to note that the end date is an estimation of commodities maturity. Like I told you that, as in farming, after you are done farming, what you get is the produce. You don't get money. You need to sell the produce to get money. And so they are telling you that after the 2025 March, what that date there is the date of maturity of the crop. Afterwards, they will also need additional 1 to 3 months to sell the commodity successfully. And so anybody that has farmed before, you know that you don't sell all your crops at a go. Sometimes you sell them in batches, depending on when the transplanting was done or when the planting was done. And so it takes them a period of 1 to 3 months to sell all the crops successfully, support the produce successfully, so that you can have your harvest. And so you need to factor that 1 to 3 months in your calculation to know when you are expecting your returns. Very, very important. And so this is basically how the soyabean works. So let's go to maize also. So with maize, we see the cost per unit is 585.75 Ghana cedis. Now it even gives you the farm location. The farm location is at Ejura in the Ashanti region. Now the rate of return is basically the same. That's around 10.82 to 23.14%. That is the rate of return. It's around the same price. Now, the funding date is set April 2025 to 20th November 2025. Set April 2025 to 20th November 2025. That is the funding date. Now, what is important here is that, like I said, that you have to take note that they will still need an additional 1 to 3 months to successfully sell the farm produce so that you can make your money back. And so if you don't account for that in your planning, you will make a mistake. 1 to 3 months. Okay, now what is so important is that we need to note that the starting date they have given us is a starting date that the land preparation will begin. The starting date here is the starting the land preparation is beginning. It doesn't mean that that is the day you are planting. It means that's the day that the land preparation is beginning. Consider it takes a while to prepare the land before you can start farming. Very, very important. Now, the rate of return there is a percentage you are going to receive as a percentage profit you make on your capital. That's what is important. And so this is basically a summary of how the MTN Grow For Me works. You can do this with the USSD code as I've explained, or you can do this with the website as I explained. And so you have to choose what you are more comfortable with. And so before you start, I'll advise you to use the platform, because the platform allows you to get more information than what the USSD code gives you. This is very, very important. Before you take any decision, make sure it's an informed decision. So don't forget again to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share to your friends so that you can also, all of us can all grow together. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.